Hello and welcome back to another episode of WTF. Today I am joined by Detective Gudetama. He's standing in because Nick is currently out on the bike. So today's food of choice is the Clogger. Now you're probably familiar with this burger from the Simpsons movie. However, today's version is the one that you will find in the Krusty Burger store in Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida. Insert picture. That's what we're going to be making today. So the version of the Clogger that you will find in the Simpsons movie is layer upon layer of meat. So pork, beef burger, bacon, cheese, all manner of meat-based foodstuffs. The burger that you will find in Universal Studios Orlando is a little bit healthier, can I say that? So you've got a patty, you've got Applewood Smoked Bacon, there's cheese, there's secret sauce, tomato, lettuce, and also curly fries on the side. So that's what we're aiming for today. So the first step for that is to make the burger. So here's the science bit, okay? If you want to make a really good burger, you need three things. And this is irrelevant of the type of burger that you're making, be it meat or meat-free. But you need three things. So the first one is fat. The second one is water. And the third one is a binder. I'm gonna add in some breadcrumbs. That's going to be my binder, and I'm also going to add in some water. The meat that I'm using has got a percentage of fat in it already, so that's covered, that's already there. Meat will take on more than its own weight in water. The last thing you want is a dry and crumbly burger. So the water and the fat are going to help to keep that burger moist and stop it from being dry. And I just said the M word, eh. However, it will help give you a nice burger, okay? The binder is not necessarily to stick it together, but actually it's to give you a better texture. So if you have a burger or a sausage or a minced product that is solid meat, it will actually be very heavy, very difficult to eat, very heavy to eat, quite chewy and quite dense. So I'm actually going to make some breadcrumbs using one of the brioche buns that we're using for the outside. I'm going to turn one of those into breadcrumbs and I'm going to blend that into my burger. That's going to give me a more open texture, which means a softer burger, and with the addition of the water and the fat, it's going to be a juicy burger too. Things that you will need for your burger. We have some beef mince, some pork mince, pepper, salt, garlic granules, Worcestershire sauce, shallots or onions. These are optional, but I prefer them. And also I've got some pimento or dried chili flakes. First up into the bowl, we have got the pork mince and the beef mince, and I'm just gonna break those up a little bit. I'm gonna add in about half a cup of cold water, that's important. And it's gonna look a bit soupy, but I'm just gonna turn it around and the water will disappear, and then we can start adding our ingredients. First one I'm going to add is salt and some black pepper. I like my burgers quite peppery, so I add in quite a bit. Worcestershire sauce, probably about a tablespoon. If you want to, you can add things like soy sauce in. You could also add in tomato puree, even like an oxo cube or a gravy granule cube, or Marmite. If you're using any of those though, don't add extra salt because all of those ingredients already have salt in. So a teaspoon and a little bit of my pimento flakes, and just over half a teaspoon of garlic granules. With the shallots, I'm actually going to pop these in the food processor. So my next top tip, the diced onions, I'm just going to pop them in the microwave for 10 seconds. This just helps to soften them, but also helps to stop the acids and the enzymes from deteriorating the meat too quickly, which could make your burgers taste a bit weird. So that's what I'm going to do. now that the onions have cooled down, I'm going to add those into the meat. These are angry onions as well, I should point that out. They are really strong.
Come on!
And then I'm also going to add in some of my breadcrumbs and then just give that a really good mix. I'm going to weigh my burgers out. I'm going to be aiming for about 120 grams. And I've just got some little bits of plastic sheeting that I'm just popping onto. I'm going to use that to help me mould them into that burger shape. So just gonna form these. The 2 patties for our Clogger burger, I'm just gonna pop on a plate and just cover them over so that they don't dry out. I'm going to leave those in the fridge for a little while. I have been joined by Nicholas, who's actually come home.
Yep.
You were out on the bike earlier.
Yeah.
When I was making the burgers, so.
I've earned the burgers.
You have, yeah. I've been busy, I've worked hard today. It's basically cooking and assembly time. So we've got all of our ingredients ready to either cook or go in the oven and then assemble. So, shall we tell them what we've got?
Let's tell them what we've got.
2 of the patties that I made earlier, plus some smoked bacon, some cheese slices, obviously the brioche bun. We have some lettuce, some tomatoes, and then there's some little mini pickles there to go on the top. And then we also have secret sauce. To go with our burger, we have some onion rings and of course some curly fries. No shit.
I was about to do the Abe Simpson A Twisted Tail Eaper.
Go on then. You can do that if you want.
A twisted tail, Eaper, Eaper.
Fucking weirdo.
I can't do the whoop, 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 whoop.
That one. We're normal, I promise.
This is normal.
Yeah, unfortunately this is normal. Anyway, so you're about to put the curly fries in the oven, aren't you?
Yeah, so curly fries and onion rings.
Cool.
They go in the oven for 20 minutes.
Cool.
And then while they're cooking, I'll get on with the burgers and then we shall assemble.
Yes, because you've drawn the short straw and you get to cook everything.
You did all the prep.
There you go. It's time to tell the truth about secret sauce.
I was going to say something else then, but I'm not going to.
I don't want to know. They probably do.
It's time to come clean.
Ew! Secret sauce.
Tis a secret.
It's time to tell the truth about the secret sauce.
Yeah.
No funny jokes?
No funny jokes this
Sure?
time. Yeah.
Okay. We have both eaten the Clogger in Universal Studios.
Yeah.
And we quite liked the burger and specifically the sauce that was in it at the time. And it is just listed as secret sauce.
Yes.
So you did a little bit of research on Google. Other search engines are available.
Yeah, pretty much the closest thing that you can get to it is Thousand Island dressing.
What?
So rather than make a dressing, I've just kind of bought
cheated
it.
and we bought some.
Yeah.
But if you are making this at home, then we would definitely recommend the Thousand Island sauce to go with it.
To be fair, he's done a better job than me.
He stood in for you earlier.
Yeah.
He was ever so good. I might have to like contract him permanently.
He is my stunt double.
Lazy egg!
Yeah.
Anywho. Oh,
I'm quite impressed with that.
look. Look at the burgery goodness. I apologise to all of our vegetarian and vegan followers right now. We have successfully made a clogger!
Yes.
Yay! You just want to eat this,
I
don't
do.
you? Right. Let's just show the world. You may now eat. Hang on.
I was going to say I might need that.
You may now eat.
Thank you.
What you can't see from over there is that pickle's just gone straight up his nose.
It's flavour.
Is that good?
Burger.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that you've got the bit with the had the stick in it that like held it together, and I just have to kind of struggle with it. To be fair, that does actually really taste like the version that you get in Universal Studios. So if you are intending on making this, I would thoroughly recommend it. The only other thing I'd say maybe do would be to barbecue the bacon and the burgers.
Yes.
So if you're making this in summertime, do it on the barbecue. But this is cracking. So yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.